Hello everyone. This is the continuation of lesson number 5, the foundation of Swaraj, page number 21. The fort situated within the Jagir of Shivaji Maharaj were not under his control, but were under the control of Adil Shah. In those days, forts were of special significance, that if one had forts, one ruled the land. Therefore, Shivaji Maharaj decided to acquire the forts that were within his own Jagir. He captured the forts of Torana, Murumdev, Kondana, and Purandar and laid the foundation of Swaraj. He repaired the fort Murumdev and renamed it Raigad. Raigad was the first capital of the Swaraj. There were the Moors of Javeli, the Gorpades of Muddol, the Savants of Savantwadi, and other Sardars in the Adil Shahi. They were opposed to the cause of the founding of Swaraj. It was necessary to bring them and other like-minded Sardars under control for the purpose of founding the Swaraj. The capture of Javeli. Chandrarao More of Javeli in Satara district was a powerful Sardar in the Adil Shahi. Shivaji Maharaj attacked Javeli and captured that region in 1656 CE. He established his post there. He also captured Raigad. He attained a huge amount of wealth from Javeli. Then he increased his activities in Konkan. He built the Pratapgarh fort in the Javali valley. Shivaji Maharaj captured Kalyan and Bhivandi on the Konkan coast. There he came into contact with the Siddhi, Portuguese and British powers on the western coast. Shivaji Maharaj realized that in order to fight these powers, it was necessary to have a strong naval force. So he concentrated on building a navy. Shivaji Maharaj had started capturing the forts in his Jagir and the surrounding area in the Adil Shahi territory. The work of founding the Swaraj had gathered momentum on the Konkan coast. At that time, the Badi Sahiba was looking after the administration of the Adil Shahi. She sent Afzal Khan, a powerful and experienced Adil Shahi general, to curb Shivaji Maharaj. Afzal Khan came from Bijapur to Vai. A meeting of Shivaji Maharaj and Afzal Khan took place on 10th November 1659 at the foot of Pratapgarh near Vai. At that meeting, Afzal Khan attempted treachery. In retaliation, Shivaji Maharaj killed Afzal Khan. He routed the Adil Shahi army. Then Shivaji Maharaj paid compensation to the soldiers who were wounded in the battle. He rewarded those who had fought well. Those soldiers and officers of Afzal Khan's army who fell into the hands of Shivaji Maharaj army were given a good treatment. After that, Shivaji Maharaj captured the Adil Shahi fort of Panhala, Vasantgarh, and Kelna. He renamed Kelna as Vishalgarh. The Adil Shah sent Siddhi Jona, the Sardar of the Karnal region, against Shivaji Maharaj in 1660 CE. The Adil Shah gave Siddhi the title Salabat Khan. Rustam-e-Jamman, Bhaji Ghorpade, and Afzal Khan's son Fazal Khan were also there to help Siddhi Jonhar. Shivaji Maharaj found himself trapped inside the fort. Nethoji Palkar tried to raise the siege by attacking Siddhi's army from outside, but he could not succeed in it as his foes were maigre. So Shivaji Maharaj opened talks with him. This led to slackness in the siege round Panhalgarh. Shivaji Maharaj took advantage of this situation. On this occasion, Shiva Kashid, a brave youth, came forward. He dressed up like Shivaji Maharaj and sat in a palanquin. The palanquin left by the Rajtindi gate. He was captured by the Siddhi's army. It was a difficult situation. Shiva Kashid sacrificed himself on this occasion for Swaraj. In the meanwhile, Shivaji Maharaj left the fort using another difficult route. Shivaji Maharaj, meanwhile, left along with some chosen soldiers. Shivaji Maharaj entrusted this responsibility of stopping Siddhi's army at the foot of Vishalgarh to Baji Prabhu Deshpande. Baji Prabhu Deshpande checked Siddhi's army at the Ghat Pass near Gajapur. Baji Prabhu died a hero's death in this battle because Baji Prabhu's army held Siddhi's army at bay. Shivaji Maharaj could proceed to Vishalgarh. While going to Vishalgarh, Maharaj also crushed the opposition of the Adil Shahi Sardar, Dalvi of Palwan, and Surve of Sringarpur. Maharaj reached Vishalgarh safely. While Shivaji Maharaj was trapped at Panhala, Aurangzeb, who had ascended the throne of Delhi, had sent Shaista Khan, a Mughal Sardar, to the Deccan. He had invaded the Pune province. The conflict with Adil Shahi continued even as the Mughal army invaded the Swaraj. Maharaj realized that it would not be prudent to fight two enemies at one and the same time. Therefore, after reaching Vishalgarh safely, he entered into a treaty with the Adil Shah. As per the treaty, he returned the fort of Panhala to the Adil Shah. Now, complete the exercise and write the question answer in your classwork copy. Thank you.